deportable. And so ICE has the right to then pursue deportation proceedings. In some instances, ICE is changing the type of deportation proceedings that the Immigration Act allows for.
Okay, just want to interrupt here. Just want to interrupt here. What we're watching right now, we're watching some of these law enforcement essentially tackle and take down some of these demonstrators, some of these now suspects who will be taken into custody. So that was quite dramatic. You see there, they are putting him in handcuffs, it looks like. And you see there earlier, maybe they recognized this protester in the yellow sweatshirt, the yellow hoodie, alongside some of these other individuals. Were throwing projectiles, were taunting law enforcement, and it now looks like law enforcement has taken them under control here. I didn't mean to interrupt, but we had to note that, we had to acknowledge that. Continue though, Laura.
So I was saying there's two types of immigration proceedings that ICE can use: the slower, regular, what's called Section 240 proceedings, and that's what the Biden administration chose to use because it is slow and allows aliens to live here longer. Or ICE can use expedited removal proceedings if the situation warrants, if the alien's been here less than 2 years. And so in some of these cases, ICE is now switching from the slower process to the expedited removal process. That's perfectly within ICE's prerogative to do so. And an alien still in that situation has the ability to claim fear and to see an asylum officer, and then even to appeal that decision to an immigration judge. So there is due process built in, but the left will never tell you that latter part.
Okay, I want to talk about and move our conversation to this part. Obviously, California is many times described, and it is, as a sanctuary state, meaning a non-cooperation with federal law enforcement, especially immigration, detention, and deportation, as is Los Angeles, the nation's second largest city. You've been hearing, especially since acting kind of border czar, Tom Homan was appointed to that role when President Trump was elected back in November. This back and forth that he will threaten to prosecute elected leaders who do not comply or cooperate with the federal government when it comes to immigration enforcement. He's kind of taking that to a fever pitch, saying that, and President Trump agrees, that Governor Gavin Newsom should be arrested here. Now, there's no precedent for that, arresting some of these elected leaders for not cooperating with the federal government on immigration enforcement. Do you see that happening, or are those empty threats?